Ladies and gentlemen, today we're stepping back into the golden age of American travel, when families dreamed of crossing the country with nothing but a reliable tow vehicle and a polished aluminum trailer behind them. But this isn't just another vintage camper. This is a 1947 Curtiss Wright Clipper, a trailer surrounded by mystery, aviation heritage, and one of the most fascinating stories in RV history. At first glance, it may look like an unfinished restoration project. Look closer, however, and you'll discover a rare survivor that represents one of the earliest attempts to create the modern aerodynamic travel trailer. While many collectors immediately recognize the famous Airstream, very few realize that the Curtiss Wright Clipper shares an important connection with the legendary company, and perhaps even with the man who made Airstream famous. The Curtiss Wright Trailer Company began producing lightweight house trailers in Baltimore during the late 1930s. Shortly after World War II, the business relocated to California, where Curtiss Wright Industries expanded production to satisfy America's growing appetite for recreational travel. During this period, Americans were eager to leave wartime restrictions behind, and camping vacations quickly became symbols of freedom and prosperity. One of the most intriguing chapters of Curtiss Wright history involves Wally Byam, the founder of Airstream. Historical accounts suggest that Byam worked with Curtiss Wright Industries during this era and may have contributed to the design of the Clipper. Whether every styling detail can be credited to him remains debated among historians, but the influence is impossible to ignore. The smooth aluminum body, rounded profile, and aircraft-inspired construction clearly echo the same design philosophy that made Airstream famous. Early Clipper models earned the unforgettable nickname Alien Eye. The reason becomes obvious the moment you see one. Large, rounded front and rear windows give the trailer a futuristic appearance that looked decades ahead of its time in 1947. Even today, those distinctive windows make the Clipper instantly recognizable among vintage camper enthusiasts. The example featured here was acquired by its current owner in 2022 and is now offered as a complete restoration project. Unlike restored museum pieces, this trailer tells its story honestly. Small dents, age-related imperfections, and decades of wear remain visible across the aluminum body, reminding us that this camper spent years doing exactly what it was built to do: travel. Measuring approximately 22 feet, or about 6.7 meters in length, the Clipper rides on a single-axle chassis fitted with classic steel wheels wrapped in wide white-wall tires. A rolling tongue jack remains attached to the front, making positioning and maneuvering considerably easier during restoration or storage. The aluminum shell still showcases many of the details that made these trailers revolutionary in the late 1940s. Hinged awning-style side windows allow ventilation while keeping rain outside. Polycarbonate front and rear windows continue the famous Alien Eye appearance, while a curved rain deflector above the entrance helps protect the doorway during storms. Even after nearly 80 years, these thoughtful engineering touches demonstrate how advanced Curtiss Wright's designers were. Stepping inside reveals a project that is very much a blank canvas. Previous owners partially disassembled the interior, leaving behind the essential framework while removing many original furnishings. The unfinished plywood floor is already exposed, providing future restorers with an excellent starting point. At the front sits a stainless steel sink alongside open shelving, preserving the original kitchen layout. Nearby is the original icebox, a reminder of camping long before electric refrigerators became common equipment. Overhead, a roof vent continues to provide natural ventilation, another practical feature that has survived the decades. The center of the trailer houses a vintage Western Holly 4-burner range. Although currently inoperative, the stove remains with the trailer, and several removed burner components are included with the sale. For restoration enthusiasts, retaining these original appliances significantly increases historical authenticity. Toward the rear, residential-style electrical outlets and wraparound storage compartments remain in place beneath plywood countertop sections. The seller notes that a previous owner attached paneling directly to the aluminum walls and ceiling using staples. As a result, numerous tiny perforations are visible throughout the interior aluminum skin. While not ideal cosmetically, these imperfections can be repaired during a careful restoration and do little to diminish the trailer's historical importance. Beneath the trailer, aluminum belly pans remain installed, helping protect the chassis and underfloor structure from road debris and moisture. Many vintage trailers lost these panels over time, making their survival another welcome feature for collectors seeking originality. Unlike modern RVs packed with electronic systems, slide-outs and computerized controls, the Curtiss-Wright Clipper represents an era when simplicity was considered luxury. Every curve of its aluminum body reflects post-war optimism, aircraft-inspired engineering, and the belief that adventure could begin the moment the trailer left the driveway. Today, surviving Curtiss-Wright Clippers are considerably rarer than comparable Airstream models. Many were scrapped, heavily modified, or simply deteriorated beyond repair. Because of this, original examples, even incomplete restoration projects like this one, have become increasingly desirable among collectors who appreciate the roots of American recreational vehicle history. Owning a trailer like this is about far more than restoring aluminum and wood. It means preserving one of the earliest chapters of post-war travel culture, when families explored America with little more than a map, a campfire, and a beautifully streamlined trailer, following faithfully behind. The 1947 Curtiss-Wright Clipper may not yet shine like a polished showpiece, but beneath its weathered exterior lies a remarkably important piece of RV history waiting for someone willing to bring it back to life. For the Wright enthusiast, this isn't simply a restoration. It is the opportunity to rescue a forgotten American icon before another chapter of camping history disappears forever. Restoring a trailer like this is never a weekend project. It requires patience, craftsmanship, and a genuine appreciation for history. Yet that challenge is exactly what attracts so many vintage trailer enthusiasts. Unlike modern recreational vehicles, which are often built from laminated composite materials that can be difficult to repair decades later, the Curtiss-Wright Clipper relies on relatively straightforward construction. Its aluminum body panels, steel chassis, and wooden interior framework can all be rebuilt using traditional restoration techniques. The greatest challenge is usually not repairing the structure, but locating period-correct components. Original cabinet hardware, light fixtures, door handles, window latches, and appliances from the late 1940s have become increasingly scarce. Many restorers spend years searching swap meets, estate sales, and vintage trailer gatherings to find authentic replacement parts. Every original component that survives with the trailer saves countless hours of searching later. One of the trailer's strongest advantages is that its aluminum shell remains largely intact. Aluminum naturally resists corrosion far better than steel, which explains why many post-war trailers have survived for nearly 8 decades. Small dents and cosmetic imperfections are expected on a camper of this age, and experienced restorers often choose to preserve some of those marks rather than erase every sign of its long journey. Another interesting aspect of this Clipper is its relatively compact design. At approximately 22 feet, or 6.7 meters, it offers enough interior space for comfortable camping without becoming difficult to tow. In the late 1940s, this balance between size and mobility made trailers like the Clipper especially appealing to middle-class American families eager to explore newly expanding highway systems. Its single-axle configuration also reflects the engineering philosophy of its era. Single-axle trailers were lighter, simpler, and less expensive to maintain than larger tandem-axle models. They required fewer tires, fewer suspension components, and reduced overall weight, making them practical for the tow vehicles available shortly after World War II. Collectors are particularly fascinated by the Clipper because it represents a unique crossroads in travel trailer design. Aircraft-inspired aluminum construction was still relatively new, yet manufacturers had already begun refining ideas that would influence the RV industry for decades. Rounded corners reduced wind resistance, curved roofs shed rain more effectively, and lightweight materials improved towing efficiency long before fuel economy became a major concern. The trailer's famous alien eye windows remain one of its defining features. While many manufacturers experimented with styling after the war, few designs were as instantly recognizable. Those rounded front and rear windows transformed a practical camper into something that looked futuristic, almost like a spacecraft from an early science fiction magazine. Even today, vintage RV enthusiasts can identify a Curtiss Wright Clipper from a considerable distance thanks to those unmistakable windows.